Hi everybody, welcome to Dad, Daughters, and Drinks, where we always will have at least two of the three, and it turns out we have three tonight. So we have my daughter Lilly, who has reacted with me before on an Ice 9 Kills video, and then some others with all of the girls, but she's the only one here tonight. But hey, one is better than none, which is what I usually have. The drinks tonight, I am drinking an Elijah Craig small batch neat, and she's drinking a homemade concoction called the
Cranberry vodka.
Cranberry vodka. So it's cranberry juice, vodka, and some sort of herby syrup.
Yeah, there's sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Okay.
If I added parsley, it could be like a Simon and Garfunkel drink.
Exactly. In any case, to the music. So we're going to be reacting to Babymetal Monochrome live at the PIA Arena. I'm not sure if you're supposed to say PIA or PIA is fine. It says subtitle. I'm going to go ahead and just turn those on now. So I reacted to the Monochrome piano version, and multiple people said, oh, I wish you would have done the live version. So why not? We'll go ahead and do the live version. And there were a couple live versions. This was one from 2 months ago. There was another one from 1 month ago, but this was the one that some of the people had specifically said, watch the PIA Arena one. So this is the one we picked. If we're supposed to do the other one, go ahead and let us know in the comments. And we would really appreciate it if you would like and maybe make some comments. Subscribe if you haven't. It's always appreciated. And we will go ahead and get started. And I remember to put my microphone in the right place. Sorry about all those sound issues from earlier if you watched any of the other videos. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started.
Can you hear anything right now?
What?
I can't hear anything.
Oh, you can't?
I cannot.
I'm going to pause for just a second. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties with the headphones, but we've got it all worked out. We're going to go back into full screen mode, and I think this is right around where we were when we stopped. This is a little more like melodic metal than they've been doing before. And it reminds me of somebody, but I can't think of who it is.
I don't know enough metal to contribute.
It's like an 80s or a 90s band. Like back in the Dokken days or something. I'll have to think about that. So when I was watching some of the earlier ones, I thought for sure I was hearing them saying certain lines in English, but I wasn't sure. I thought maybe it was just like something that sounded like it could be English. But then as soon as I would like pay closer attention, it would sound like Japanese again. And then somebody was like, yeah, sometimes they go back and forth. They've got some songs that are all English. Most of it are like all Japanese, but a lot of them have these like little English phrases. So having the subtitles is helping me keep my sanity to know if I'm actually hearing things in English or not.
Yeah, that's something I've noticed a lot in like Korean and Japanese songs, is that they'll have random lines or words in English for seemingly no reason.
Well, that works for them.
I guess, yeah.
See that drone flying around?
Flying? Wait.
Oh, there was like a drone flying. It probably was the camera that we've seen when you see the camera view going around. Watch.
Oh,
A drone, yeah, like that. Yeah,
I thought you said drum, and I was like, flying drums.
No, flying drone. And that makes me think, what would be really awesome? I don't know how often they tour outside of Japan, and I don't see me going to Japan to see these guys. But if they were to do like a 3D concert, like I could watch in the Oculus, that would be really sweet.
That would be really cool.
Because I would love to see these guys in concert.
I actually saw a clip from like a mega church Christmas performance where there are people with snare drums for like on harnesses, like flying around the church.
Not exactly this, but Now, if I've got it right, this one's Su metal, this one's Moa metal, and this one's Momo metal. And if I get that wrong, I feel very confident somebody's going to correct me. Because these guys are on point. Shout out to all of the Babymetal fans who have been all over these videos and filling me in with all kinds of fantastic information. I really enjoy reading all of it, so thank you.
この暗い世界をみんなの光で照らしてほしい Take your phone out Turn on your light Wow, that's amazing Momero, Momomero, can you see it? Sing it.
I'm going to swap it. I'm going to say that one's Momo and this one's Moa.
Didn't she just call them by their names?
Well, she said the two names. I know the names are right. But before I said the one on the left, you guys can't see where I'm pointing. This one here I said was Moa and this one's Momo, but I'm going to swap that.
Okay.
Because Moa's always been there. But Momo.
They've already corrected you in the comments.
This is true. I won't even try to explain it because I'm going to do it. I'm just going to listen because I actually like what they're doing. I feel like whoever designs their uniforms is like probably close friends with whoever like helps Chinchilla with hers.
I think Chinchilla does her own costumes.
Well, she
right?
works with somebody. Like she does a lot of her own stuff, but there's somebody that like does stuff with her.
Yeah. Their costumes actually kind of remind me of the ones in 6. You know, they had like the pop star costumes.
I only got to 5.
Ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha.
Dad jokes. What is 6?
The musical about King Henry VIII's wives.
Would this be wife number 6?
No, all 6 of them.
Oh, all 6 of them? Okay.
Didn't you see that with us? Oh, you weren't there.
No, I was not there.
Yeah, never mind.
It's the first I've heard of it. Is this in...
Do you want to look it up so you can
No.
see the costumes I'm talking about?
Not right now. We can do that later.
Okay.
We'll stick with the reaction. Or maybe we'll do that at the end.
ラグナロクの黄昏に僕らは何を見てる
So I'm a bit fascinated at the use of the word Ragnarok here. Like, is there a different meaning for Ragnarok other than like the Viking, like end of the world war?
You know, in Norse mythology, Ragnarok already happened and the world was like reincarnated.
Is it not a cycle?
Yeah.
What's going to happen again then?
Yeah.
But is like there any
I
part
mean,
of...
did they say Ragnarok in like Japanese, like the transliterated it?
I don't know. You think it's a bad translation?
We should go back and see if it sounds like they're saying Ragnarok.
僕らは何を見
Back before.
ラグナロクの黄昏に僕らは何を見てる
I heard nothing that sounded like Ragnarok.
Yeah, me either.
But for all I know, there's a Japanese word for Ragnarok that doesn't sound like Ragnarok.
Yeah, or maybe it just sounded less depressing than like apocalypse.
That could be.
長い長い夜だってやがて朝は来るから
And I do appreciate that these are like actually like, I think real translations, like closed caption. It's not like that auto-generated YouTube nonsense that always is just nonsense.
僕らは意地よで包もう世界を
That was a catchy tune.
Yeah, I loved it.
I did a lot as well. You know, when people can like dance like that and sing at the same time, like it fascinates me because I can't dance at all.
Yeah.
And I wonder, like when I play guitar and sing, like usually it's the guitar part that's kind of like just becomes second nature, and I have to focus on the singing part. But if you're like a dancer and a singer, I wonder if it's like the same. Like there's got to be one of them that you're not thinking about as much. And I like if you're a dancer there and you're singing, like do you think like the singing second nature by the point and you're having to like focus on the dance moves, or do you think it's the other way around?
I think that they've been training for this since they were in middle school, and it's probably all second nature to them.
But they're singing new songs at some point. At least got to
That's
learn them,
true.
right? Yeah, no, I'm sure like the stuff that they were doing when they were 12 and 13 or whatever is probably they could do it in their sleep. But newer things, I'm just curious. I don't, like I said, I don't dance, but. In any case, well, that was a really cool tune, and and one thing everybody's been stressing in the comments is that all of the Babymetal music is very different. And I've really found that to be the case so far, which I really appreciate. What did you think, Lil?
I liked it a lot. I think it's really cool that they explore like all the different sort of subgenres within metal. Because I feel like people who aren't in the subculture all kind of think it's all screaming, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And even though I probably couldn't name the different types of them, or I can name a lot of them, but not necessarily put it to the metal. Like when I was reacting to Ice Nine Kills and I called it death metal, and people were like, no, it's metalcore. Okay, I don't know what the differences are. I've heard all those phrases. But I can tell when I'm hearing the different things. But this to me almost didn't even sound super metal. Like I said, it almost sounded more of like what would be like 80s or 90s metal back then, like a Metallica type thing. It didn't sound like Metallica. You know what I mean? Like Metallica in today's day and age with all the metalcore stuff doesn't sound as heavy as it used to. It's like same way that like Black Sabbath in the late 60s and 70s was like heavy metal, and you listen to like Iron Man or Paranoid and you're like, that's not heavy at all.
They play that in elementary schools now.
Exactly. It's like Muzak now, right? So everything's obviously relative. But I do, like I said, I like the fact that they all do sound different to me.
Yeah.
And somebody did say, and I was glad that they had these subtitles on there, that most of the time they are crap. Most of the time the subtitles are crap.
Oh, okay.
So I was glad that these ones are good. In any case, well, that's it for me.
Well, do you want to look at the 6 costumes?
We can do that. So this is, what would I be looking up?
Look up 6 costumes.
6
It's a really famous musical.
costumes. All right.
It's all sparkly and it has the pointy...
So you mean like this kind of... Yeah, I guess I could see what you're saying. Or something like this. Yeah, I definitely, could see saying that those kind of remind you of that.
Yeah.
Oh, good call, though.
I love the costumes.
I'll give you some credit on that one.
In 6 and in Babymetal. Babymetal's costumes always slay.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, on that note, everybody have a good night. Thanks for watching. And, yeah, that. Bye.